Alrighty guys, we're going to take a look at one last example here, and this one has to deal with cubed units and converting them. So let's say for instance, right, this is me, Mr. Weiss, and I have a hot tub. Okay, so here's my hot tub. Awesome. And I decide, you know what, I want to move to Europe, and I want to take my hot tub with me, and I want to figure out what the dimensions are. Unfortunately, I can only measure my hot tub in feet, and when I ship it, I need to ship it in meters. I want to find out how many gallons of water I can fill up my hot tub with. So let's get started. Let's say that my hot tub is a perfect cube for the sake of this problem, and that each side is 4 feet by 4 feet by 4 feet. Therefore, the volume, right? You guys know all about volume. The volume of my hot tub is going to be 4 times 4 times 4. So 4 times 4 times 4, that's going to go ahead and give me 64 feet cubed. And it's cubic feet because this was 4 feet, this was 4 feet, and this was 4 feet. So feet times feet times feet gives me feet cubed. But I told you that I want that number in meters. So therefore, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to find a way to convert 64 cubic feet into cubic meters. Well, I don't have this conversion. What I do have though is that 1 meter is equivalent to 3.28 feet. So I need a way to get cubic meters and cubic feet. Well, it's actually that easy. All I have to do is just cube both sides to get the conversion. Now I can go ahead and set up my problem where I have 64 cubic feet times, well, I got cubic feet on the top here. That means I need cubic feet on the bottom here. Meters on top, and again, everything is cubed. So this 1 is cubed. This number, 3.28, is cubed. So when I go ahead and I multiply this through, I'm going to find out that 64 times 1 cubed divided by 3.28 cubed is equal to 1.81. So go ahead and write that as my answer, 1.81. But it's 1.81 what? Well, if I look, these feet have canceled out. So I'm just left with cubic meters. Alright, now that I got my cubic volume of my hot tub in meters, I can go ahead and try to figure out the gallons. A conversion that I'm going to give you guys is the following, which is 1 cubic centimeter is equivalent to 1 milliliter. Therefore, I need to get my cubic meters into cubic centimeters. This is another part where people make mistakes. So, how many centimeters are in a meter? Well, 1 meter is equivalent to 100 centimeters. So if I go ahead and write that down here, 1.81 cubic meters times, well again, I have cubic meters on the top here, I need cubic meters on the bottom here, which means I need cubic centimeters on the top here. But I have just meters and just centimeters. So therefore, I need to cube everything just like I did before. So by doing that, that's going to give me 100 cubed over 1 cubed. Go ahead and multiply this through. I'm going to end up with a ginormous number. So 1.81 times 100 cubed, that gives me 1,810,000. So 1,810,000, and it's 1,000 what? Well, meters cubed are canceled out, so I'm just left with centimeters cubed. Now that I have cubic centimeters, I can use the other conversion that we talked about. And this is a conversion that I will give you. I don't expect you to remember any of these conversions, so I'll give you a whole sheet with all this information. So that means that 1,810,000 cubic centimeters and I need to convert that into milliliters. Well, I have cubic centimeters on top here. I need cubic centimeters on the bottom here, and 1 milliliter on top. I look, cubic centimeters cancel out. All I have to do now is just multiply through, and this one's easy. That leaves me with 1,810,000 milliliters. That's a nice, easy conversion. Unfortunately, we're not done. I told you that I want gallons. And again, this is a conversion I will give to you guys because I do not expect you to know what it is off the top of your head. So if we look, we have 1,810,000 milliliters. And like I mentioned before, we need to get to gallons. So we need a conversion that takes us from milliliters to gallons. Well, if we look at our cheat sheet, it's going to show us that 1 gallon is equivalent to 3,785 milliliters. I can go ahead and toss those in the appropriate areas, 3,785 and 1 gallon. Do I square these though? Well, if I look at my conversion here, I have gallons and milliliters. If I look here, I just have milliliters. So no, you do not square them. Milliliters cancels out with milliliters. Now I just multiply through. I get 1,810,000 divided by 3,785. That's going to give me 478 gallons.